Learn Adobe Illustrator in 10 minutes. You're wondering if it's even possible. Let's find out. Welcome to my channel. My name is Vincent Annie. Adobe Illustrator is used to create vector art. Vector art can be scaled without distortion, unlike bitmap images such as photos that tend to pixelate when expanded. Examples of things you can design in Adobe Illustrator. You'd like to practice along? Then click on the link in the description section below to download a free trial version of Adobe Illustrator. This is what you see when you open the software. Above is a couple of menus. Below are template samples. These are my recent documents. For you, either go to File to create a new document or click here to do just that. You can select from your recent templates if you have them, or from saved templates. Select mobile template if your design is for a phone screen. We also have templates for web, print, film and video, art and illustration. I will select this one. Change the standard measurement to what you are familiar with or to the required standard. You can still customize the document size. You can set up multiple artboards. Artboard is where design takes place, like a whiteboard for writing. Choose RGB color for digital or CYMK for printing. Give it a high resolution and click on Create. You are looking at the workspace, everything on the screen right now. There are different settings of the workspace. Click on this icon to see them. If I select Essentials, some of the items disappear. I can also access workspace from the Windows menu. I will click on the former setting, Essentials Classic. If I mess up my workspace by pulling some of the items from the panel, that's not a problem. I can easily go to Windows, Workspace, and click on Reset Essentials Classic to return to the default setting. The header. The header displays the menus. Click on each of them to find out what it does. From the File menu, you can create new document, open files, save, use Place to import files, export files, and so on. Edit can undo and copy and paste. Pay attention to paste in front, back, place. You notice that each action has a shortcut, Object. By the way, I created this YouTube channel logo in Adobe Illustrator. Object can transform a selected item. Let's rotate the logo to say 90 degrees. Let's rearrange it by sending it behind the text, the header. Let's bring it to the front. Let's group them and align them. Type manipulates your text. Select item or items on the canvas. Effect adds 3D effect, blur, drop shadow, and so on. View adds and controls the rulers, guides, and the trim view. For example, to remove these extensions from the artboard, click on Trim View. They are gone. Windows contains the features on the panel on your right. Click on Appearance for example. You can drag and dock these graphic styles to your preferred location. You can collapse the Appearance panel completely. Control bar is content-based. It displays controls for a selected object on the artboard. Select Control bar. Now change the stroke size, type, opacity, font type, size, and even the alignment. Document tabs. Document tabs displays all the documents that are open by their titles. For example, let me open a new document. By the way, this is isometric home created in Adobe Illustrator. If you are interested in knowing how it's designed, simply subscribe and ring the notification bell and you will be notified once it's published. You can swap the tabs or close it. Please hold on for these important tips. This is an array of tools. You can't do without this tool, the selection tool. See how it works. If there's an arrow pointing down on any of the tools, click and hold to display similar tools. Now we have three items on the artboard, yet the property panel is empty. I'm changing the stroke, but nothing is affected because nothing is selected out of these three items. With the selection tool, let me select this square. Now changes are affecting the square, only the square. Let me select the sphere and change the color. The selection tool is also a move tool. You can also use the selection tool to rotate your designs. And also scale up and down. Hold the shift to scale proportionally. Hold the Alt key or the Option key if you are using Mac. Click and drag to duplicate. Direct selection tool. This square is made up of 4 anchor points. The entire anchor points are selected and transformed at the same time. But if I want to transform one or some of the anchor points, just pick up the direct selection tool, select the anchor point, click and drag inward. Do the same to the opposite anchor point, and we have just created a green leaf. Over the direct selection tool and click to reveal the anchor point. Click and drag any of the anchor points to transform it. Use the handle to control the curvature on the design or any other curved shape, for example, a circle. Panels. The panel is on your right side. You want property to appear or disappear from the panel. Go to Windows and click on Property. And so with other items on window. To show you how to use the panel, I draw a rectangle. To change the color, I go to the panel and click on this icon, the color palette, sample colors. I can also click here to access the swatches. To change color intensity, click the color palette and work the sliders. You can add stroke or remove it. Change the opacity. Add effects. Say noise. Let's say I want to have layers on the panel. Click on it. You can also detach and dock it in any new position. Each item on the artboard has a separate layer. You can turn its visibility on or off. The last thing I would like to show you is the artboard. This whiteboard or paper in the middle is the artboard. You could create multiple artboards from the time you are creating your documents. Ten artboards, you can rearrange them. You can also create artboard at any stage in your design. Just click on the artboard icon, go to the panel and add new artboards. or hold down the Alt or Option key while you click and drag the artboard to any direction to duplicate it. Click here to add a new artboard. Make it portrait or landscape. To move the artboards, hold the space bar and the cursor will change to a hand icon. Use it to move the artboard in any direction. You can also use the sliders. Use Ctrl or Command 0 to align an artboard to fit. Use Ctrl or Command plus to zoom in and Ctrl or Command minus to zoom out, or use this zoom icon. Obviously, you have learned a lot, but this is just a scratch on the surface. The next video should be on how to use every tool in Adobe Illustrator in a practical way. At the end of this new video, you will be able to create this cat and a slew of other designs. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.